Response to ministry. The member for Timiskaming Cochrane.
Thank you, Speaker. It's always an honor to stand in the House, and today give the response from the official opposition in recognition of Police Week. And the theme this year is working together to keep our communities safe. And this is the second year that Police Week has been recognized while we are in a COVID pandemic. And police are always the first people you think on many scenes. And they're the people that you turn to when there is danger in your midst. And now that we're in a state of emergency, they are often the people left to interpret what the new rules mean. And that in itself, on top of the stress that they already face, having to make life and death decisions on a regular basis, now often they have to deal with rules that none of us are quite sure of, but they're left to deal with it on the ground. And that is incredibly stressful. I personally, I know from the calls we get in the office regarding the different changes in the regulations and how stressful it is on us, but we're not on the ground facing the situation right there. And we all know how people right now are we're all tired. We're all, I'd say, many of us more aggressive, I can't fathom how hard that must be to deal with in the situations that our police officers have to deal with every day. And I listened intently to the minister, and we disagree on many issues, but crime hasn't stopped, and they still have to deal. Our police officers need to continue to deal with criminal activities. In some cases, because our society has changed because of the emergency orders, that criminal activity has become more active, more heinous, more dangerous. And the police force itself, it's a human construct. So they also have to deal with human issues. They have to deal with COVID within their forces. They're also being stretched by this pandemic. They're not immune. They are responders that we turn to every day. They do things that most of us wouldn't be able to do. But they are human. And the force is a human construct, and humans make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And we are all more prone to do it now because of COVID-19. The official opposition would like to salute police officers and their support staff for the great things they do. And hopefully we can all work together to make sure that everyone is kept safe by their efforts and by ours. And in the spirit of that I would like to tell a human story about a police officer. And this happened before the pandemic, but police officers serve to keep us safe, but they serve at their best when they're part of the community, when people feel that they're part of the community. And recently, the OPP took over one of our communities, transferred from a municipal force to the OPP. And that was the first time I got to meet the OPP Commissioner, Commissioner Carrick. And it was at a regional award ceremony, and one of the people getting an award was a 5-year-old boy, because he stayed on 911 for half an hour while his mother was unconscious on the floor. So he got a truck from the OPP. But you could tell he wanted more, the little boy wanted more than the truck. But at an OPP ceremony, it's very official. And he'd watch that. And Commissioner Carrick recognized that, and Commissioner Carrick took off his hat and put it on the little boy and saluted him. That showed me what true policing is, and on all our behalf, thank you.